I'm here with the two founders of this fabulous beauty ball. They're from Racine's. Started with the short film, Academy Award-winning film, Mondays at Racine. And we have here
Rachel DeMolfetto,
Cynthia Sansone.
And they still love each other after all these years. Do you believe that? You know, I saw a slogan that has been associated with everything that you do, and it's called Changing the Face of Cancer One Monday at a Time. Boy, do I love that.
That really is a good snapshot of exactly what we do. You know,
Wasn't your mother affected by breast cancer, was it?
so her mother was diagnosed in the early 80s and battled for 5 years and lost her battle. I do believe that if she would have been diagnosed today, she probably would have beat it. But it was the time where the diagnosis for cancer was very much a whispered idea, and people were were embarrassed to even admit that they even were dealing with cancer.
No. Honestly, I'm a breast cancer survivor, and I'm just really coming out of the closet, and I had my surgeries, etc., 15 years ago. It's still hard for me to say it because I was brought up in that generation. My sister died at 50 from breast cancer. My niece died at 40 from breast cancer. But through what they went through, I was vigilant, and it saved me. You know, so tell me something about the wonderful thing that you're doing now, that you're having these salons. It's almost like a franchise, isn't it? What is that?
We were told many years ago that we could never franchise this program because it is a non-for-profit, but we figured out a way to license the program to salons, and we go in and we train them, we educate them on all of our services so that the client is safe and all of our treatments are effective. And then we launch the salon. We go in and we have a big to-do. We show our film. We invite the community, local politicians, newspapers, actually cut a ribbon and let the community know that that salon is a participant, and that if you are diagnosed, that you can come in for a myriad of treatments. Everything from having your hair cut or shaved, your nails done, your skin done, your body, mind, and spirit, all in a salon spa setting that's really, really uplifting.
How important is it for a person to feel beautiful when they're going through something like cancer?
Well, you know, unfortunately, the treatments do begin to erase the female very often. They lose their eyebrows, their eyelashes, their hair, their skin gets dehydrated. And we just really try to offset the ravages of all those treatments. We do believe that it is the beauty industry's responsibility to recognize what a lot of people are going through. And if they could just take this one day, even once a month, and do it, it would just be a very big safe haven for somebody to go to while they're in treatment. We really firmly believe it. We've been doing it for 14 years in Islip. There are a lot of other salons that are doing it now, and we're just going to keep trying to spread the word.
Yeah. So now what are we going to see tonight at this event? We're going to have, I think, a fashion show, right? And some fortune tellers. What's going on upstairs? I got to get up there.
Over 100 different vendors here, all providing different experiences. You can have your lashes done. We designed lashes for women in treatment. They're called Lash of Dreams, and these lashes can be worn up to 16 times, and they are light enough for a woman to wear even if she has no lash at all. And I actually have them on right now. I wear them all the time, so anybody can wear them. They're so light. Again, they just stay right on the skin. So as you know, we like to say, yes, we like to say we can help you with whatever is going on, but we have everything from psychics to paint night to again, the
beer garden, a Monday night football garden. There's a manicure booth. There's an hair extension booth, a bun booth. I mean, this is just. You're gonna have a wonderful time here. Experience a little beauty. Learn a little bit about medicine. What's happening in the medical world. There's so much happening. People are surviving more and more than they used to. So this is so very important. Very important.
Yes, it's important, and it's a lot of fun. That's why they call it a beauty ball, because we're going to have a ball.
Absolutely.
You have a website where people can follow everything that you're doing.
Mondays at Racine.org.
Thank you, girls.
Thanks, Helen.
Save some fun for me. I'm with Dominic Claudio, and he has a very interesting job with a company that I love. Tell us what you do.
My name is Dominic Lauren. I'm with the Estee Lauder Companies, and I'm the Executive Director of Global Financial Compliance for the company. So I'm very glad to be here tonight to help support Mondays at Racine. One of the founding board members, and we're looking forward to having a great evening here tonight.
Yeah. Now, how do you know the girls?
The ladies have been around. They live up the block from me, actually. The first Mondays at Racine salon, which was in Islip, is actually up the block from where we live. And my wife and I started, donating to the program and making meals for them on Sunday nights, because every Monday we provide food for all of the individuals that come in and get the free services.
That is so nice. Yeah. Are you a cook when you say you make the food?
Actually, my wife's the cook. I'm the one who packages it and prepares it. But I do cook, yes. So, but it's my wife who does most of the cooking.
Isn't that wonderful? Now, how many people would you say you get at a time?
We average about 50 people that come to Mondays at Racine every Monday. We started a program about 4 years ago where we had maybe about 20 to 30 people. We're now up to every Monday, where we get over 50 people who come to the program. It's phenomenal. We started this program, and we had our first beauty ball 4 years ago with about 300 people. Tonight we're over 1,000 people who are joining this event.
I thought this was only the second year for the beauty ball.
I'm sorry, second year for the beauty ball, but the fourth event for the company for the Mondays at Racine program.
And now they're branching out there nationwide, right?
That is correct. We started with 4 years ago with one salon. We're now over 15 salons. We have salons in Greenville, North Carolina. We have one in Michigan. We also had one in France and Britain, but we've closed them down. But we now have 13 locally out here, which is just phenomenal. I mean, the outpour of love and supporting of these programs for everybody who's going through cancer. And when I say everybody, it's not just women, but it's men, women, children who are going through area where they're going through the chemotherapy. And we provide a place for them where they can come, meet with other people, and just bond and just feel good about themselves. And that's what the program is all about, holistically feeling good about yourself. Yeah. And that's what this is all about.
Now, I wanted to ask you, when somebody gets a franchise or they want to do let's say the Mondays at Racine thing, right, what does that entail?
It basically going through a program where we provide them a gift box with our services, protocols of how to women shave their heads, how to do certain nail polish, sensitivity to skin, because you have to understand women who are going through chemotherapy just can't, there are certain things. So we provide all those types of services and we all the hair, the beauty nails and information. A lot of information, and a lot of it is free. And not a lot of it is, it's all free. And we make sure that it's not just individuals who are going through, but also the hospital programs. We're with North Shore tonight, and we're with other areas who are going through, and we provide services at the hospitals, all to help these people out.
Yeah, it is so important, yes, to try to keep your spirits up, to look good, because you feel so blah. At least if you look in the mirror and you're halfway decent, you feel correct, like you're one step ahead of the game.
You have to understand that this program is very emotionally charged. A lot of people know people who are going through cancer, going through chemotherapy, and we provide an area where we feel an outlet where people can come visit us, have a good time, have some food, relax, feel good about themselves, have a manicure, pedicure, and just take the time to treat themselves. And that's what this is all about, giving back to the community, treating themselves.
Is there a website where we can keep up with you?
Mondays@Racine.org and Mondays@Racines.com. We also have the beautyball.com. So please go on and join us. We accept donations on the website as well. And like I said, this year our goal is $175,000. We're going to beat that amount this year, which is going to be great.
Best of luck. You're doing a good thing.
Thank you very much. And thank you again for everybody out there.
If you see us and you see somebody you want shooting, just grab.
Look who I have here, a very important lady, Maria Pusateri, who is the associate producer on the movie that inspired the event tonight, right? Mondays at Racine. It was directed by Cynthia Wade. Maria, it's so good to see you.
It's great to see you, Helen.
Yes, and you took me to see the movie, actually, and I met the people that were in the movie.
You saw it at the Hamptons Film Festival, right? Yes.
Weren't you in charge of actually lining up the patients?
So my job was basically working with Cynthia Wade. She wanted me to research and find women who really wanted to tell their stories, women with that were battling cancer and struggling and wanted to tell their story, and that would be engaging with the audience. And so we did that when I found Linda Hart, a wonderful person, as you know, who's sadly no longer with us, and Cambria Russell, another wonderful survivor who, thank goodness, is doing fantastic right now.
Yeah. So now, is that part of the reason you're at this event tonight, or do you have family members that have been affected by cancer?
Well, I also do have family members that were affected by cancer, but I became friends with Cynthia Sansone. I was getting my hair cut there for a while, and then we just became friends because we live not more than 10 minutes away from each other. We go for walks on the beach a lot. He's wonderful. I mean, I don't have to tell you that.
But also, aside from producing, you're also becoming something that you've been wanting to do. You've been acting lately, right? So name some of the shows you've been in. You're even in a movie or two, right? So,
well, as a matter of fact, I did a little producing after that. But I went back to really my passion, which is acting, and I started that up again recently. And I've been in a couple of plays and 2 films, and one film is coming out from director-writer Nicole Franklin, and that's called Title VII. And it's not finished yet. It's going to be in film festivals probably starting next year. And I play Cheryl, a high-tech executive in a tech firm, and a little disgruntled because I'm not getting my due recognition. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
okay. Is that a feature-length film?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, good for you. And what do you like better, the stage or movies?
Right now, I have to say film.
Maria, so
Yeah.
this is such a wonderful night. They have raffles, and they have fortune tellers, and they have dancing and a fashion show and food. Right?
Forward to it, but more important, I'm supporting this great cause that Cynthia and Rachel have started, which has grown so unbelievably. I mean, they're nationwide now with all the Mondays at Racine programs in so many salons, and it's helping so many women and men, to feel better about themselves while they're going through this struggle. It's so important. It really is, and it's just unbelievable. I'm congratulating Cynthia and Rachel and everybody at the organization for all their great hard work. Good luck with everything. Hope it's a great, successful night for you.
Long Island Beauty Bowl. We have a great turnout for breast cancer. We have a lot of booths here. Just so many people who just came out and reached out and really have a passion for breast cancer. As you know, there are millions of people on Long Island that really suffer from breast cancer, especially women here on Long Island, although men do get breast cancer as well. But a majority of people here on Long Island are women, and they are affected by breast cancer, so we kind of know what kind of toll it takes on a woman's body. And for those that have been affected by it, it's near and dear to my heart, so I certainly thank the Long Island Beauty Bowl for reaching out and allowing me to be a part of this. And it's a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, Helen, for your time and your efforts, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Cheers.
Hello, and welcome to Stage Screen and In Between. I'm Helen. We're at the Long Island Beauty Ball, and we are with people right now that are involved in the health network system. Am I correct?
Correct. Yes, we're from Long
And I'm
Island.
speaking with...
Yes, hi, I'm Janine from Long Island Neurosurgical and Pain Specialists, and we're thrilled to be a part of this event. This is our first time participating, so we're excited to be here.
Okay. So do you deal primarily with cancer patients?
Not primarily, but often we deal with patients from a neurosurgical standpoint and from pain management, which Dr. Rama is one of our interventional pain management doctors, and he's here to support the cause, and he's thrilled.
Okay, so doctor, what is it exactly that you do? Pain management is your specialty?
Yes, pain management is my specialty, and like Janine said, we manage all different kinds of pain, but especially in the cancer population, pain is a big proportion of what they're going through, and usually the cancer doctors, the oncologists, they do a really good job with managing pain, through medications and physical therapy and whatnot. But then if those modalities aren't successful in treating their pain, then they can consult with us, and we do various interventions such as injections, nerve blocks, or implanting pain pumps that can assist in further managing cancer pain.
Right. Now, I also know that sometimes when people have surgery, they actually let the patient have the pump, right? And they can do it within a certain amount of time. When it's very bad right after surgery, they're allowed to actually have morphine. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Are there any new drugs that they use now other than morphine that you found have been beneficial for patients in a lot of pain?
Well, we are actually certified in medical marijuana now as well, which has been used successfully in treating cancer patients. And that's one of the modalities that we also are part of.
Oh, is that in New York State?
Yes.
Is it in New York State? But from what I heard, they don't smoke it. It's actually in another form. Am I right?
I'm actually going to turn that over to Dr.
It's in another form, right? The patients aren't smoking in the hospitals, right?
They are not smoking, and it's actually not administered in hospitals.
Okay.
It's administered.
outpatient.
It's outpatient. There's, I think, 2 dispensaries in Long Island.
Okay.
One's in Riverhead, and then one's further west, I think, in Nassau County. And you're right. They're not smoking it. I think it's edibles. So they ingest it. Yes.
Really, they ingest it. and is it something that they chew, or is it liquid form?
Since it's new, I have limited education.
But go ahead.
I think it comes in like candies, like gummy bears, or cookies. Sure.
Yeah. Like people take certain vitamins, because I was also wondering, like some people say that marijuana is beneficial to for people that have stress, etc. But I also wondered how much damage it would do to the lungs if you were smoking it. So I'm glad to find out that it's something that you could just chew, or probably make a brownie, right?
Exactly.
Wasn't that a movie, Alice B. Toklas? It's a little different now, right? So what benefit do you find? Why did you go into this field?
Well, I handle the marketing aspect for Long Island Neurosurgical, and I'm just very pleased that so many people have been very receptive to our group. We have an office in West Islip, and we recently expanded to the North Shore as well, in Smithtown, and we're actually moving to the St. Catherine's Medical Office building next month. And it's very comforting to see the difference that the pain management physicians can do in helping people lead a more productive and positive life. And we are a conservative group, so the pain management doctors get very involved with our patients and work very closely with our neurosurgeons. So we do have an approach where we do not encourage surgery unless it is absolutely necessary. So we explore other modalities through interventional pain management before.
I see. Is there a website where somebody can find out more?
Our website is linps.com. That's our acronym, LINPS, and all of our information, our doctors' bios, our contact information, and background on each one of our doctors are all board certified, and testimonials from our patients who have been very appreciative and great supporters of our doctors over the years. So please check that website out.
Okay. Good. Well, thank you so much. And you're at the right place today. You're at the beauty parlor where there are a lot of survivors. There's a lot of people that are going through so much right now, and the idea is to come out the other side, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Are you so happy? Are you into the family too? Are you two generations down? I don't know what she's like skipping it and skipping it over again.
I'm with Bridget Crana, and she is Mrs. Suffolk County, and I'm so excited because I live in Suffolk County, and aren't you beautiful? When did you get crowned?
There is actually no crowning for this pageant. It's actually for the Mrs. New York pageant.
Oh, okay.
So it's a local title.
Oh, it is a local. Now, where did you compete?
We're going to be competing in Rochester in November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Hasn't happened yet.
Oh, it hasn't happened.
Hasn't happened.
Then how come you were in the banner?
This is you get a local title for the pageant. So everybody that's competing is, Mrs. Suffolk County, Mrs. Nassau County, Mrs. Rochester, Mrs. Wherever they're from.
Do they give you any jobs to do? Like, do they want you to go in, be at a ribbon cutting or anything like that?
Whatever appearances you can set up for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. And they like that, and they get the PR and everything like that. Isn't this a wonderful event? I'm sure that you must know someone that's affected by cancer, don't you?
I do. My grandmother actually had breast cancer. Yes.
And did she make it, or was she an older woman?
She was an older woman, and she had other cancers as well that, she didn't make it from after that, after the breast cancer.
Now, let me ask you, when you go up to your competition in Rochester, I don't think they have a talent competition, do they?
No talent.
Do they still have bathing suit?
Yes, bathing suit, evening gown interview.
Yeah. I went up for the Mrs. New York America in 1990, and I had to share a room with another woman, even though there were other people in the, I had my family with me, and so I couldn't stay with my husband. I had to stay with this woman. And when I got in the room, she was kneeling by the window and she was praying. And you know what happened to her? She had forgotten her gown at home, and she had sent her husband home to get the gown all the way back where they were from, and she was praying that he'd get back in time. And honestly, he made it just in time.
Thank goodness. Thank
So the
goodness.
prayers worked, I guess. Do you have a website where we can keep up with your progress in the pageants?
I do. I'm actually on Facebook, Mrs. Suffolk County 2016. I'm on Instagram and Twitter as well, same.
Oh, okay. Are you a mom?
I am. 2 little girls.
2 little girls. So what do they think about you being a beauty queen? They want to do the same, I'm sure.
They do, actually. We got my oldest one, actually, a fake sash for herself to play with because she just thinks that this is like so awesome and she just loves it.
Now, were you in talent pageants when you were younger?
No, I wasn't. Actually, last year was my first year competing in a pageant ever.
So you're living the dream, right? Life got in the way, and you're finally doing well. Good for you. I'm very proud of you. And I hope you win.
Thank you so much.
Maya is like one of the hottest new salons. Absolutely. It's a full-service salon. It's got everything for women.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Eva and Ambro as we bring them to the stage.